Race number 1 of the afternoon, top of the stretch, has Triple A Cherry, Stormont, Race Me Marble, Playboy's Duchess, Marmashidino, Scandia Hannibal, Acton on Impulse, Julie Zip, and Mardon's Kadoa. They're off and pacing. Stormont away looking for the lead against Race Me Marble, and Scandia Hannibal up on the far outside is Julie Zip. They move into the first turn. Scandia Hannibal quickly takes over. Away second is Race Me Marble, finding a seat third. That's Julie Zips. Getting away in 4 is Stormont from the 5 spot into the first turn, and down the back stretch is Triple A Cherry. Then we go back to Mardon's Kadoa. Marmashidino is racing from 7. They continue past the opening quarter. Moving up now, Race Me Marble takes charge by 1 length. Racing second is Scandia Hannibal. Julie Zip looks at it from 3. Stormont holds down 4. Triple A Cherry has 5 from 6. Mardon's Kadoa. Marmashidino on the inside is racing 7. Parked out and pacing in 8 is Playboy's Duchess, and at the back of the field, Acton on Impulse. 30-3 was the opening quarter. Off the turn in front of the grandstand for time 1. Race Me Marble charts the path by a length and a half. Moving first up as they check it at the halfway point is Mardon's Kadoa, locked in the pocket. Is Scandia Hannibal third. Julie Zip fourth. Outside, racing with cover in 5 is Marmashidino. Stormont shuffle back to 6. Playboy's Duchess has 7. Triple A Cherry in 8. At the back, it's still Acton on Impulse. They were by the halfway point in 1:03 and 1/5 second. Down the backside, final time. Race Me Marble still there by a length. Mardon's Kadoa sitting on the outside. Scandia Hannibal getting a good journey, but locked in on the outside and coming 3 wide fourth is Marmashidino. Julie Zip looks for room on the inside. 5th, backing up on the outside is Mardon's Kadoa. They continue on to the 7/8. Race Me Marble still in charge. Julie Zip moving up at the rail now. 2nd, Marmashidino is 3 wide. 3rd, Scandia Hannibal on the outside, dropping back 4th. Acton on Impulse coming 3 wide in 5. They have an 8th left to come as they continue off the top turn. 1:34 and 4 3/4. Here comes Julie Zip on the outside. Julie Zip taking over the lead. Battling back is Race Me Marble second. Julie Zip draws off to win it. Finishing second is Race Me Marble. Acton on Impulse gets up for 3rd. Winner number 8, Julie Zip, a 6-year-old mare by Plymouth Lobel, owned by Robert Campbell. Gary McDonald drives the mile in 2:05. Second race of the afternoon has Rescue 911, Cameo Angus, Fascination VL, Image Creation, Zesta's Prince, More Wave, Downwind Libby, Sherwood Finance, and Hillview Bonnie. They're off and pacing. Cameo Angus gets the first call. Up on the outside is Fascination VL as they move into the first turn. Rescue 911 at the rail, 3rd. Image Creation on the limb is 4th. Zesta's Prince wide, racing in 5 and looking for a seat. Hillview Bonnie gets away, racing in 6. Sherwood Finance from 7. More Wave pacing away in 8, and the trailer is Downwind Libby. They move down the backside as they approach the opening quarter. Image Creation on the outside, moving up now, looking for the lead from Cameo Angus. In behind them, Fascination VL is racing 3rd, a gap of 2.5 back to Rescue 911 in the 4 spot. Zesta's Prince has 5. Hillview Bonnie takes a look from 6, campaigning the rail in 7 is Sherwood Finance. Off stride is Image Creation. They move off the top turn. 29-3 was the opening quarter. And with the lead as they approach the half is Cameo Angus. Racing along into Fascination VL. Rescue 911 is next in line 3rd. Here comes Sherwood Finance now moving up first over on the outside 4th. 5th. On the inside, Zesta's Prince. Then More Wave moving on the outside from 6. Holding down 7 is Hillview Bonnie. From 8 into the lower turn is Downwind Libby. And well back and treading after the break is Image Creation. They were by the half in a minute and 2/5 seconds. Sherwood Finance taking over top spot. Leads it by 2 lengths. Cameo Angus second. More Wave on the outside is now pacing 3rd. Fascination VL locked in 4th. Following cover on the outside As they check into the 3/4 is Zestus Prince. They move on to the upper turn. Sherwood Finance still there by 2. Cameo Angus in pursuit second. More Wave on the outside third. Fascination Viola's fourth. Coming 3 wide fifth is Zestus Prince. Hillview Bonnie on the outside has 6. Moving off the top turn with less than 1/8 to come. Sherwood Finance clear by 3.5, 4 lengths. More Wave trying to hang in second to the far outside. Zestus Prince third. Fourth, Cameo Angus. Down the stretch they come. It's all Sherwood Finance. Moving up to finish second is Zestus Prince, and the show spot goes to More Wave. The second race winner, number 8, Sherwood Finance, a 3-year-old colt by Sherwood Abe. Madon Porter, Jim Davis driving. Mile in 2:02 and 2/5. Race number 3 has Swing O'er, Cool Rider, Noble Vic, Bionic Trick, Charlotte Collins, Roof Vent Greg, Brian's Goose, and Spartan Apollo. They're off and pacing. Swing O'er away from the rail is quick to grab the early lead. Spartan Apollo follows out second. Cool Rider grabs the seat third. Up on the far outside, Brian's Goose rushing up fourth. Away fifth at the rail is Noble Vic from 6 as they move into the backstretch. That's Bionic Trick. Parked out and racing in 7 is Charlotte Collins. In the trailer, Ruth and Greg. They move on to the opening quarter. Swing O'er leading it by 1 length. Outside, Brian's Goose parked out second. The inside, Spartan Apollo is traveling third. Next in line, Cool Rider fourth from 5 is Noble Vic. Bionic Trick has 6. Ruth and Greg in 7. And Charlotte Collins is now trailing the field. They were by the opening quarter in 30 3/5 seconds. They check in at the 3/8. Swing O'er with the lead by 1 length. Spartan Apollo will get a Golden Journey second. Inside and racing third is Cool Rider. Backing up on the outside, Brian's Goose now racing fourth. Fifth along the rail is Noble Vic. Moving to the outside, Roof Vent Greg in 6. They move past the halfway point. Spartan Apollo is moving up to challenge Swing O'er. And a gap of 2 lengths back to Cool Rider racing third. Noble Vic next in line, fourth. Fifth on the inside is Bionic Trick. 3 wide, sixth is Roof Vent Greg, then Brian's Goose and Charlotte Collins. They continue on to the backside for the final time. It's Swing O'er with the lead by 2 lengths. Cool Rider on the inside is now second. Spartan Apollo dropping back off stride on the outside is Spartan Apollo. They were by the half in 1:01 and 1/5 second. It's Swing O'er by 3. Second is Cool Rider. Racing third is Noble Vic on the outside. Roof Vent Greg is fourth. Locked in fifth is Bionic Trick. 6 Charlotte Collins. Then Brian's Goose. And well back in trailing is Spartan Apollo. 1:31 and 4 the 3/4. Swing O'er is clear by 5.5 lengths. Cool Rider will try to hang on to the place spot as they move off the top turn and straighten out through the lane for the final time. It's all Swing O'er. The battle will be for place. Cool Rider is still second. Noble Vic on the outside third. Roof Vent Greg 3 wide fourth. Swing O'er will win it in the passing lane. Bionic Trick getting up for second, and Noble Vic will finish third. Riding back, the third race winner, number 2, Swing O'er, a 5-year-old daughter of Wave O'er. Madon Porter, Jim Davis with back-to-back winners. Mile in 2:03 and 2/5. Race number 4 of the afternoon, Greg's Victory, Renrag Flame, Island LeBaron, Whisper Genie, Arabesque Fern, A Little Effort, Rowdy Colt, Crystal Skipper, and Tigers Ronico. They're off, and Renrag Flame gets the first call. Greg's Victory moving out second. Up on the far outside, Rowdy Colt hustling out third. Tigers Ronico follows out fourth. Fifth is Island LeBaron. Whisper Genie grabs the seat sixth. Away in 7 is Arabesque Fern, followed by A Little Effort in 8. Ninth and treading, Crystal Skipper. Seating arrangements are complete as they head single file onto the opening quarter. Rowdy Colt on top by a length. Renrag Flame not content with the pocket. He drives up now to reclaim the lead. Renrag Flame shows them past the opening quarter. Second is Rowdy Colt. Greg's Victory next in line third, followed by Tigers Ronico fourth. Island LeBaron takes a look from 5. Whisper Genie holds down the 6th spot. Racing in 7 is Arabesque Fern. A little effort has 8 and 9th and trailing. That is Crystal Skipper. 30-3 was the initial station as they continue off the top turn and approach the halfway point. Ren Rag Flame still out front by 1 length. Rowdy Colt will get a good journey second. First over is Tigers Ronico third. Giving live cover on the outside of 4th to Island LeBaron. Locked in at the rail is Greg's Victory. Racing from 6 is Whisper Genie. To the outside in 7 goes Arabesque Fern. A little effort, and Crystal Skipper still trailing. Into the paddock turn, they move on to the 5/8. It's still Ren Rag Flame, the boss by 1 length. Rowdy Colt right there second. Outside Tigers Ronico third. 102-3 was the half. There goes Island LeBaron, sent up 3 wide, 4th, 5th locked in, Greg's Victory. Arabesque Fern following the 3 wide move of Island LeBaron. Moving up into contention now to sit 4th. They continue past 3/4. Island LeBaron on the outside, moving up now to engage Ren Rag Flame. Well spotted is Arabesque Fern on the limb 3rd. At the rail and still locked in 4th is Rowdy Colt. Greg's Victory 5th. They head past the 7/8. 135 to 3/4. Island LeBaron with the lead. Ren Rag Flame at the rail is second. 3 wide. Third Arabesque Fern. Rowdy Colt continues to look for room 4th. Off the turn through the stretch for the final time. Island LeBaron. Arabesque Fern to the outside. Ren Rag Flame. Island LeBaron. Arabesque Fern. It's close for win between Arabesque Fern and Island LeBaron. The show spot to Ren Rag Flame. Fourth race winner, number 5, Arabesque Fern, a 4-year-old son of High Kitty. By Art Graham, Jason McDougall catch driving. Mile in 2:05 3/5. It's the official rundown from the race number 5 of the afternoon. Joe Bifstick, Brewers Valley, another Springer, Joey's Marauder, Kildare Mac, Giant Maverick, Canico Victory, second Shadow and Mac Combo. They're off and pacing. Joey's Marauder off the gate first, looking for the lead. The inside, Joe Bifstick with Brewers Valley, and from the outside, 4th. That is second Shadow. That combo gets away at the rail in 5, and the inside racing 6th in the early going is another Springer, followed in 7 by Kildare Mac. Giant Maverick races away in 8, and a 9th and trailing is Canico Victory. Down the backside as they approach the opening quarter. On top, Joey's Marauder will dictate the early pace, leads by 1 length over Joe Bifstick. Getting parked out is Brewers Valley 3rd. Mac Combo along the rail is racing 4th, followed by second Shadow in 5. Another Springer takes a look from 6. Kildare Mac has 7, but Giant Maverick has 1 horse beaten. That's Canico Victory as they move off the top turn. 29-1 was the quarter. They move in front of the grandstand for the first time as they approach the half. Joey's Marauders still charting the path, leading it by 1 length. Parked out and going a tough journey is Brewers Valley 2nd. On the inside and traveling 3rd, that's Joe Bifstick with cover on the outside. 4th is second Shadow. Mac Combo hemmed in 5th. 3rd over, another Springer 6. Kildare Mac buried at the rail in 7. From 8, Giant Maverick and Canico Victory is trailing on to the backside for the final time. 59 3/5 seconds was the half. It's still Joey's Marauder by 1 length. Brewers Valley hanging tough on the outside, still racing 2nd. Locked in is Joe Bifstick 3rd. Second Shadow, well spotted on the outside, racing 4th. 5th along the rail, Mac Combo is locked in. As they continue on to the 7/8, it's still Joey's Marauder on the outside, racing 2nd, Brewers Valley. 2nd Shadow coming 3 wide. 3rd, Joe Bifstick locked in. 4th, Canico Victory. 4 wide is 5th. Along the rail, Mac Combo, nowhere to go in 6th. 1:30 the 3/4. Joey's Marauders trying to hold them off. Here comes 2nd Shadow up on the outside, on the far outside, Canico Victory. Down the lane, Joey's Marauder. Brewers Valley trying to hang in, but it will be Joey's Marauder winning it. 2nd Shadow will finish 2nd. Canico Victory is 3rd. Riding back, the 5th race winner, number 4, Joey's Marauder, a 5-year-old gelding by Marauder. But Tony Pierce, Jim Davis picking up his 3rd winning drive in the afternoon. Mile in 2:02. Race number 6 has Fit and Chips, Hawthorne Suzette, Passive 8, Be Consistent, Sterling Orr, Matsky, Naughty Bean, Only Ashley, and Kildare Justin. They're off and pacing. Hawthorne Suzette away looking for the lead. Up on the outside, Sterling Orr, Fit and Chips at the rail as they dip into the first turn. Moving on to the opening 8th. Hawthorne Suzette moving on to grab the lead. Sterling Orr up on the outside. Fit and Chips down at the rail. Caught 3 wide into the first turn. Naughty Bean is racing 4th. 5th along the rail is Kildare Justin. Then on the outside from 6, Be Consistent. Passive 8 away in 7, Only Ashley. 8, Matsky is 9th and trailing. They move past the quarter. Hawthorne Suzette now on the outside, moving up, looking for the lead, is Naughty Bean. Out the rail is Fit and Chips, traveling 3rd. Sterling Orr gets parked in the outside, racing 4th. Kildare Justin down at the rail, holds onto the 5 spot. Be Consistent on the outside has 6. Passive 8 moving off the rail in 7. Only Ashley in 8, and 9th and treading is Matsky. 30 seconds was the opening quarter. They approach the halfway point. Hawthorne Suzette continuing to chart the path. Outside and going a tough journey 2nd is Naughty Bean, locked in the pocket 3rd. That's Fit and Chips. Racing along 4th with cover on the outside, Sterling Orr. Kildare Justin 5th along the rail, Be Consistent. Outside is racing 6th, followed by Passive 8, 7, Only Ashley. 8 and Matsky is still trailing the field a minute, 1/5 the half. It's still Hawthorne Suzette. Here comes Be Consistent now out there, 3 wide. Is hustling up now to engage Hawthorne Suzette as they approach 3/4. Passive 8 on the move on the outside. They continue past 3/4. Be Consistent on the outside. Battling back is Hawthorne Suzette at the rail. Fit and Chips 3rd. Passive 8 on the outside. Now moves up into 3. They head on past the 7/8s on top. Hawthorne Suzette by 3 parts of a length. Be Consistent 2nd. Passive 8 on the outside 3rd. Fit and Chips down at the rail is racing 4th. Kildare Justin 5th. 1:32 the 3/4. They straighten out through the lane for the final time. Hawthorne Suzette trying to fend off Be Consistent. Fit and Chips down in the passing lane. Hawthorne Suzette, Be Consistent on the outside. Looks like Be Consistent. Hawthorne Suzette, Fit and Chips will finish 3rd. The 6th race winner, number 4, Be Consistent, a 5-year-old brown free-legged son of Wavor, by Amber McPhee, trained and driven to victory by Brian McPhee. The mile in 2:01 and 2/5 seconds. Race number 7, Glengary Misty, Rock Solid, Omaha Gambler, Lady Maxine B, Fast as Possible. Mary's first, a nip of port, and it's Miller time. They're off and pacing at the rail. Glengary Misty away looking for the early lead. Omaha Gambler driving up on the outside in the center. Rock Solid 3rd. Down inside, it's Miller time away 4th. Mary's first up on the limb in 5. Lady Maxine B gets away racing 6. Fast as Possible has 7. And the early trailer, a nip of port. Into the backstretch, they approach the opening quarter. On top, Glengary Misty by 1 length. Driving up on the outside, Omaha Gambler is 2nd. Settling in 3rd is Rock Solid. Away, sitting in the 4 spot, it's Miller time. Parked out, Mary's first 5th. Lady Maxine B has 6, and Ipaport moving on the outside from 7. And Fast as Possible is trailing. 29 and 1 was the opening quarter. They move off the top turn. Glengary Misty parking out Omaha Gambler with Rock Solid. Out the rail racing 3rd. Mary's first parked out. Is racing in 4. It's Miller time has 5. From 6 on the outside, Lady Maxine B. 7th out the rail, Fast as Possible, and an Ipaport. They race in pairs as they continue into the lower turn. It's still Glengary Misty on top. Omaha Gambler on the outside, going a rough journey 2nd. He now finds a spot at the rail. On the outside, Mary's first continues on, parked out 3rd. Onto the backside, 59 and 1/5 second was the half. They approach the 3/4. Out front, Glengary Misty continuing to show the way. Mary's first, trying to close in 2nd. On the outside, Lady Maxine B is pacing 3rd. They continue past 3/4. Glengary Misty on top. Mary's first, keeps coming on the outside 2nd. Lady Maxine B is traveling 3rd and well back 4th in Ipaport. They move on past the 7/8. Glengary Misty had them past the 3/4 in 1:30 and 2. Mary's first, still racing second. Lady Maxine B on the outside is third, well back to the rest of the field as they drive to the stretch. Glengary Misty, Mary's first, Lady Maxine B. It's still Glengary Misty trying to hold them off. Lady Maxine B, one final surge on the outside. It's close. We'll have to wait for the win picture. Race winner, number 5, Lady Maxine B, a 5-year-old daughter of Maxie B, owned by John Thompson. Gary McDonald picking up his second win of the afternoon. Gives the mare a new race record, 2:01 2/5. Race number 8 of the afternoon, 3 A's and a C. Diamond Almahurst, Putney LaBelle, Trio Success. Nikki Gas, Cherry's Fella, Davelin's Fella, Danger Bear, and Lingan Cameron. They're off and pacing with 3 A's and a C. Getting the first call, driving up on the outside, Trio Success with Nikki Gas. 3 wide, third on the inside, Lingan Cameron. Getting away in 5 as they move by the 8th. Is Diamond Almahurst finding a seat in 6. Davelin's Fella from 7 Putney LaBelle on the outside and racing in 8 Danger Bear. Trailing the field is Cherry's Fella. They move on to the opening quarter. 3 A's and a C on top by length. Lingan Cameron racing second. Outside and parked out, Nikki Gas continues on looking for the lead. At the rail in 4, Diamond Almahurst, Trio Success racing in 5. Danger Bear parked out, moving up 6th. The inside racing in 7 is Davelin's Fella. They continue off the top turn. 29 4 was the opening quarter. 3 A's and a C being pressured by Nikki Gas. Lingan Cameron getting a golden trip third. On the inside, traveling 4th as they approach the half is Diamond Almahurst. Trio Success locked in 5th. Danger Bear on the outside 6th. With cover on the limb in 7 is Cherry's Fella. Davelin's Fella has 8. And at the back of the field is Putney LaBelle. Into the paddock turn, onto the 5/8 they head. 3 A's and a C continues by 1 length. Lingan Cameron second. Outside, Nikki Gas dropping off third. On the inside, Diamond Almahurst is racing 4th. Danger Bear on the outside has 5. Trio Success locked in at the rail 6th. The half in a minute flat as they approach the 3 quarters. It's still 3 A's and a C, and Lingan Cameron, they sit 1-2. Nikki Gas on the outside third. Putney LaBelle on the far outside is hustling up into contention. He's out there 4 wide now, sitting third. On the inside, Diamond Almahurst 4th. They continue past the 7/8, 1:31 2, the 3 quarters. 3 A's and a C by a length and a half. Lingan Cameron is second. Danger Bear on the outside third. Putney LaBelle is caught 4 wide 4th. Through the stretch for the final time. It's 3 A's and a C by 2.5 lengths. Lingan Cameron, Trio Success in the passing lane. The battles for place as 3 A's and a C wins it. It's close for second between Diamond Almahurst and Lingan Cameron. The 8th race winner, number 1, 3 A's and a C, a 6-year-old gelding by Quality Blue Chip, owned by Hardy Lawrence. Robert Laffin driving. A mile in 2:03. Race number 9 has Tacoma Flame, Copper Leo, Radiant Skipper, Rockin' and Rollin', Turnip Joe Ranger, Harrier, Kill Karen Fury, and Rem Alexis. They're off and pacing. Tacoma Flame away from the rail. Copper Leo on the outside is up looking for the top spot as they move into the first turn. Rem Alexis follows out third. Radiant Skipper grabs the seat 4th. Away 5th. There's Rockin' and Rollin', followed by Turnip Joe Ranger from 6. Harrier pacing in 7, and Kill Karen Fury is 8th and trailing. They move into the backstretch, approaching the opening quarter. Copper Leo on the outside. Tacoma Flame is parking him out. On the inside, Rem Alexis traveling third. Next in line and racing out of the 4 spot as they continue into the turn. Radiant Skipper. They move to the 3/8. Tacoma Flame emerges with the top spot. Outside and parked out is Copper Leo. Ramshagalax is out the rail, is pacing third. Radiant Skipper next in line, fourth. Rockin' and Rollin' has 5. Turnic Joe Ranger from 6. Back and treading is Harrier and Kilkerran Fury. 28-3 was the opening quarter. They move up to the halfway point. Tacoma Flame is setting a lively clip. Leads it by 1 length outside. Copper Leo gets the parking ticket. Ramshagalax is at the rail, third. Radiant Skipper moving to the outside, fourth. And looking to go 3 wide, fifth on the inside is Rockin' and Rollin'. Turnic Joe Ranger from 6. They move into the backstretch. 58-2 the half. Tacoma Flame. Here comes Radiant Skipper now moving up. Looking for the lead on the inside. Ramshagalax is Turnic Joe Ranger. 3 wide is now fourth. Rockin' and Rollin' moving up for 5 on the inside. Harrier 3 wide out of 6. They continue on to the upper turn. Tacoma Flame still there just by a head. Radiant Skipper right there second. Here comes Harrier on the outside. He's out there 3 wide and moves up into 3 on the inside. Ramshagalax is fourth. Turnic Joe Ranger 3 wide fifth. 1:30 1 the 3/4. Harrier on the outside now forging to the top. Second is Tacoma Flame. Turnic Joe Ranger 3 wide third. Through the stretch for the final time. It's Harrier by 2.5. Tacoma Flame and Turnic Joe Ranger battling for second, but Harrier will win it. Tacoma Flame hanging in for second. Turnic Joe Ranger will finish third. Front of the grandstand, the 9th race winner, number 6 in your program, Harrier, 11-year-old son of Fast Clip. Owned by John Yule and Keith Driscoll. Trained by John Yule, Phil Pinckney driving. The mile in 2 minutes and 4/5. Race number 10 has Super Reno, Kilkerran Jewel, Peter Blood, Muscle Toxin, Wave Wars Pride, Strikers Rich, Exit 13, Cole Sarah, and Cozy Crystal. They're off and pacing. Super Reno off the gate first, looking for the lead. Wave Wars Pride is hustled up on the outside second. Cozy Crystal away third. On the limb and racing fourth is Cole Sarah. From 5 as they move on by the 8th and into the backstretch for time 1 is Kilkerran Jewel. 6th is Peter Blood away racing in the 7th spot as they move on to the 3/4. The opening quarter is Muscle Toxin. Then Strikers Rich, and out the back of the field is Exit 13. Wave Wars Pride will dictate the early pace. She leads it by 1 length. Racing second into the turn is Super Reno. Cozy Crystal next in line is racing out of 3, holding down the 4 spot. As they continue midway through the upper turn is Cole Sarah. There goes Kilkerran Jewel. First over in 5, giving cover to Muscle Toxin on the limb 6. Peter Blood has 7. Strikers Rich 8 and still trailing Exit 13. 30-2 the opening quarter. They race through the stretch and approach the halfway point. Wave Wars Pride now being challenged by Kilkerran Jewel. With cover on the outside is Muscle Toxin. Down inside, locked in the pocket. That's Super Reno. 5th is Cozy Crystal. Strike goes Rich, moving on the outside, 6th. Cole Sarah, shuffle back at the rail, is now 7th. Exit 13-8, and Peter Blood is trailing. 1:02-1 was the half. They move down the backside, approaching the 3/4. Wave Wars Pride holding the lead. Outside is Kilkerran Jewel. Super Reno is locked in, racing third. Muscle Toxin covered up on the limb is pacing fourth. Cozy Crystal on the inside has 5. 6th is Strikers Rich. They continue on to the 7/8. Wave Wars Pride, the one to catch. Sitting on the outside is Kilkerran Jewel with Super Reno on the inside. They continue off the turn. 1:32-1. Wave Wars Pride by 2 lengths. Super Reno in pursuit second. Racing third is Kilkerran Jewel. Muscle Toxin fourth. Down the stretch they come. Wave Wars Pride holding on to win it. Second is Super Reno. Kilkerran Jewel will finish third. Fighting back, the 10th race winner, number 5 in your card, Wave Wars Pride, a 5-year-old mare by Wave War, owned by Barry Dawson. Gary McDonald driving his 3rd win of the afternoon. Wave Wars Pride winning in 2:01-2. It's a new race record. Race number 11 of the afternoon, the Eric Webby Series. Second leg has Dallas Rock, Sir Elmo, Winds of Peace, Chatham Light, Gislin Ray, Thriller Almahurst, Fair Park on the outside. The lone trailer is Kilkerran Ingle. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Winds of Peace off the gate. Chatham Light hustling up on the outside. Dallas Rocks will get away third. Sir Elmo has settled in fourth. Kilkerran Ingle comes away in the 5 spot, followed by Gislin Ray in 6, away in 7. As they move into the backstretch, Thriller Almahurst and Fair Park is trailing. They move on to the opening quarter, led by Winds of Peace. Chatham Light parked out second. Dallas Rocks on the inside is pacing third. Fourth is Sir Elmo. From 5 is Kilkerran Ingle. Gislin Ray takes a look from 6. Thriller Almahurst racing in 7, and Fair Park is 8th and trailing. Single file as they move past the 3/8. 28 seconds flat the opening quarter. Winds of Peace showing the way by 1 length. Here comes Kilkerran Ingle now hustling up quickly on the outside and looking for the top spot. Kilkerran Ingle driving right on by to take over. Winds of Peace is racing second. Up on the outside, Gislin Ray left uncovered third. On the inside, Chatham Light pacing fourth. Dallas Rocks has 5. Sixth and moving on the outside is Thriller Almahurst. At the rail in 7 is Sir Elmo, and Fair Park is looking to go 3 wide from the back of the field. 58 seconds flat was the half. Down the backside, Kilkerran Ingle by 2 lengths. Winds of Peace is racing second. Moving up on the outside, that's Fair Park 3 wide. Moving into 2. In the center, Gislin Ray racing fourth. Sir Elmo 3 wide in 5. They head on to the upper turn. It's Kilkerran Ingle by 2.5. Fair Park second. The far outside, Sir Elmo is taking aim 40. Now racing second. 1:28 and 1 3/4. Less than 1/8 to come as they move off the top turn. It's Kilkerran Ingle by 3 open lengths. On the far outside, Sir Elmo second. Fair Park third. Down the lane for the final time. Kilkerran Ingle, the battle is for place. Gislin Ray on the inside will finish second. It's close for third between Fair Park and Sir Elmo. Back into victory lane, the winner of race 11, the second leg of the Eric Webby Series. Number 9 in your card, Kilkerran Ingle. 5-year-old brown son of oil count for the Dam Libby Time Rigs. Owned by Doug Ferguson of Tanamagush. Claire McDonald driving. The mile at 1:58 and 1/5. Race number 12, top of the stretch, Ankin Hot Heels, the Terminator, laying them down, Township Mimi, Fireson, Cocan Futta, Portobello Count, Yadu, and Past Due. They're off and pacing. Ankin Hot Heels away from the rail, looking for the lead, laying them down, driving up on the outside is second inside, Past Due gets away third. Township Mimi looks for his seat on the outside. Fourth, away fifth is Cocan Futta. From 6 is the Terminator. Settling in is Yadu from 7. Fireson racing from 8. And the trailer is Portobello Count. Into the backstretch. They approach the opening quarter. On top, laying them down. Ankin Hot Heels. Now moving up on the outside, looking for the lead. Third along the rail is Past Due. Fourth is Township Mimi. Cocan Futta has 5. Sixth is the Terminator. Yadu from 7. Fireson pacing an 8, and Portobello Count is treading. 29 and 2 was the opening quarter. They move off the top turn, approaching the half. Ankin Hot Heels by 1 length over, laying them down. Past Due third. Fourth is Township Mimi. Next in line, racing out of 5, Cocan Futta. The Terminator has 6. Yadu stepping to the outside, 7. Fireson racing from 8, and Portobello Count is trailing. They race into the lower turn on their way to the 5/8. It's still Ankin Hot Heels now being pressured by Past Due, laying them down, locked in the pocket third. Township Mimi following cover on the outside, 4th. 5th along the rail is the Terminator. 6th, that's Cocan Futta. Then Yadu, Fireson, and Portobello Count. 1 minute and 1/5 second was the half as they approach 3/4. It's still Ankin Hot Heels on the outside. And it now forging to the top as they move past the three-quarters is past due. Township Mimi 3 wide is racing second. Aiken Hot Heels is tiring at the rail third. Up on the outside, Cook and Fella moves into contention. Fourth, fifth is laying them down. Sixth is Firestone. 1:32 and 1 3/4. They move off the top turn and straighten out through the lane. And they're led by Past Due. Township Mimi right there second. Cook Canfella now racing third. Through the stretch, Past Due. Township Mimi on the outside. Past Due. Township Mimi getting up to win it. Finishing second is Past Due, and the show spot goes to Cook Canfella. Riding back, the 12th race winner, number 4, Township Mimi, a 10-year-old mare by Meadow Weston. With Steve Morton, Earl Smith driving. The mile in 2:03 2/5.